For years, Timothy Olyphant stood as television's most compelling modern cowboy, a sharp-eyed U.S. Marshal in Justified, policing a fractured America with a quiet trigger finger and a code forged from frontier tradition. His Raylan Givens walked like an echo of Clint Eastwood, talked like he carried Elmore Leonard prose in his blood, and embodied the last great stoic lawman on TV. But over a decade after Justified first premiered, the Western archetype re-emerged in an unexpected form. Jared Padalecki's Cordell Walker, a character who wields vulnerability with the same weight Raylan wielded silence. Where Olyphant's Raylan is a lone force of will, terse, coiled, and forever wrestling with the violence he carries, Padalecki's Walker approaches justice with empathy and emotional reckoning. Walker doesn't discard the Western myth, it updates it, transplanting the cowboy ethos into an era where pain isn't swallowed, but confronted. And in doing so, Padalecki quietly picks up the mantle Olyphant carried, redefining what a hero looks like on the new television frontier. Olyphant's Raylan, the last classic gunslinger. When Justified arrived in 2010, the Western was thought to be a relic. Yet Olyphant resurrected it with precision. A hat, a holster, and a look that spoke louder than most actors' monologues. Raylan Givens didn't just maintain order. He embodied the American tension between law and personal justice. Every confrontation was a chess match, every shootout a philosophical crisis. The gun wasn't power, but burden. The badge wasn't righteousness, but obligation. Even in Justified, city primeval, older and wearier, Raylan still haunted the border between protector and punisher. His victories never felt triumphant, only necessary. Olyphant's West wasn't heroic, it was haunted. Padalecki's Cordell, the emotional frontier. Padalecki's Walker rides into similar territory but challenges the stoic Western mold at its core. Cordell isn't forged by silence, but by grief. He is a man trying to rebuild, parent, forgive, and survive the wounds life carved into him. Instead of holding the world at a distance, he lets it in. Instead of burying pain, he confronts it. The Texas Ranger badge isn't intimidation, it's responsibility wrapped in heart. Rather than a lone wolf gunslinger, Padalecki gives audiences a father wrestling with trauma, masculinity, and the cost of caring in a world that rewards hardness. Where Olyphant's cowboys stared down violence, Padalecki's learns to live beyond it. Two eras, one myth. Together, Raylan Givens and Cordell Walker chart the evolution of the Western hero. Raylan Givens, Olyphant, Cordell Walker, Padalecki, justice through restraint, justice through healing, silence as armor, emotion as strength, lone lawman, protector of family and community, classic gunslinger, modern empathetic cowboy. Both men believe in duty and justice, but they carry those ideals differently, one by tightening his grip, the other by opening his heart. They aren't opposites. They complete the arc of a genre learning to breathe again. A new American West. The Western lives because it adapts. Once, it worshipped stoicism. Now, it learns from emotion. Olyphant preserved the myth. Padalecki transforms it. And in that transformation, we see what the Western always represented, a reflection of who America is and who it's trying to become. Raylan asked whether law and violence can coexist with morality. Cordell asks whether strength can coexist with compassion. The answer in both cases is complicated and distinctly American. Padalecki didn't replace Olyphant. He succeeded him, not by imitating the Old West, but by carrying it forward into a new one.